All right, so welcome in video number 2. Um, so let's begin the audit. So the website we're going to use for the audit, we will use the first ever website I created. Um, it's called glovemaster.ca. It's a B2B, B2C work glove distributing business. It's 100% drop shipping. I stopped investing time and money on it because I couldn't reach a scalability point, profitability, and I didn't have the skill set I have right now to really know what was going on or really fix it. I was just focused on putting more money into marketing, and it didn't really work out. So I just ended up abandoning this project. But it kept going on for years and bringing a little bit of money every month without any. I wasn't doing nothing to it. I was just on the internet, and all the effort I put in the first couple months really paid off on the long term. Um, but yeah, it wasn't really gonna make me more more rich, I'd say. Yeah. Uh, all right. Um, the conversion rate of the website is 0.39, which is really disgusting. So yeah, we're gonna try to fix it with you guys. We're gonna do audit, and maybe I don't know if we're gonna do videos after trying to fix it, but yeah, maybe we'll do that. So let's start with the audit. Uh, what we will try to do: see why my conversion rate is so low by performing a professional audit, a quick professional CRO audit. Let's see if it's worth it to give it a second push. Maybe I could put more money into it and more love, and maybe it could bring me a little bit more money every month. Okay, so the step number 1, we're gonna create a folder. So let's start with that. To make sure the video is not an hour, I'll just go through all of these easy steps quickly. So as you can see, I created a document for Glovemaster. The next step was duplicate the CRO framework slide. So my CRO framework is right here. Next step was to create your Airtable base for the analysis. So this is right here. Yeah, the website is right here. What's missing? Review client goals and KPIs, which I already added here. General information. I went on and filled the information right here. So basically, the only thing we're going to try to do is like increase sales, increase conversion rate. We're not going to go too in depth. We're just going to go for the basic. Access their Shopify store. So here's the front end. I'll just access the back end here. I'll go right here. All right, so we have everything right here. The next thing is to access their GA4. So I'll just go on and put Google Analytics. Actually, I have it somewhere here. GA4. All right, so here we are. That's Glovemaster G4. So we're gonna go on and scratch everything that has been done. So the folder has been created. Now we're ready to move on with our audit. Perfect. All right, so step number 2, look at your past data to find inside. Here, I think it's just going to show the steps, but in the other video, I went through them, so I'm just going to go quickly over them to have them more in depth. All right, so let's start with make sure everything is tracked properly. The goal here is to see if the data collection has been done properly and to make sure our goals and KPIs are tracked. So this is done in GA4. I took some advance a little bit and went in there, went to make sure everything was fine. Enhanced measurement was on, so that was okay. Filter out internal traffic. For some reason, I think it's because I moved out or something, but most of my data has been corrupt because back then. I wasn't filtering out any internal traffic, so that's really a huge problem. But I went on and added all my traffic within it, so that has been done. Then I made sure Google Signal was enabled. This let Google collect additional data like cross-device audiences. Okay, that has been done. Macro and micro conversion measured. This also has been done. It's perfect for now. We're not going too much into in depth. So everything that Google offers is enough for now. That's for the setting. Align with the goals and KPIs. Okay, so that has been done. So what did I found? I found that my internal team and freelancer traffic weren't excluded. Safari has the most traffic but the least conversion. Desktop has the most traffic, 80%, and converts the best. Engagement rate is 4 times bigger on desktop. 0% of the traffic comes from email. 28% of our traffic come from organic socials, friends and family. Meaning, quickly, my CBR of 0.39 is not accurate. A large part of my data is corrupt because of that, because of some of these reasons. So, action I'd take based on these findings: I'd exclude internal traffic right away. I'd exclude organic socials from my ads. Retargeting will reduce customer acquisition cost a lot. Um, Basically, organic socials is friends and family. That's how I like to call it. In my case, that's what we did. We shared it to our friends and family, and people reposted, and clicked through our website just to see, oh, what are they doing? And so a lot of our traffic is that, which is, I think we had 2 sales, and it's 20%, 29% of our shit. So it's not really good. Um, I'll make sure the Zafari problem is not caused by internal team. Run traffic to it with our team excluded and run a couple of tests on Safari. Sorry, not relevant to the test, but I will exclude mobile traffic from my ads targeting, knowing that most conversions come from desktop and it's really a B2B website. All right, so the step number 2: look at your past data to find insights. So make sure everything is tracked properly. That has been done. The next step is look at your general data. So that's what we're going to do right here. Check the browsers. Look for any bug or problems on any browsers. All right. Look at the traffic acquisition to understand where the traffic mainly comes from. All right. That also has been done. Quick look at the most viewed landing page to find potential problems on pages. High view per active user. A look at the landing page report. All right, so that all has been done. Um, the next thing we're going to do is perform a quick landing page analysis. All right, so landing page analysis. Basically, you can see which page that has a lot of traffic and how good is their engagement rate. Funnel analysis. Watch the traffic behavior in each steps of the funnel. All right, that also has been done. So what did I found with all that? There's huge confusion in the cart since users come back 9 times. Collection page users come back 5 times. Product page users also come back 5 times. GA4 doesn't collect all the data well. I would need to put somebody to look into that. No segments have been created. What are the actions I take based on these findings? I will look at the page with the high return rate to see why people come back often. Make sure my data is being collected well in the future. Segment my audience well. So yeah, that's it for that. Now the next step would be to look at the path exploration. When I went on to do it, I couldn't do it because I didn't run traffic in a while. So there's not enough traffic to find relevant information here. I just can't go back like 90 days. So I'll skip this one for now. But if I'd have more traffic on that website, I'll do an in-depth analysis of the path exploration for sure. Segment your data. That's the next thing we're going to do. Heat map, we're not going to do it. Not enough data. All right. So the only one missing is segment your data. Segment paid and organic traffic location to find potential issues with which segments perform the best. So what did I find doing all that? 15% of the paid traffic comes from USA, which is a problem because we only sell in Canada. So we're just wasting money right there. What action I take based on these findings? I make sure to block traffic from the USA because we don't sell in the USA. It will reduce our customer acquisition costs. So yeah, these are all the steps to go through to perform step number 2. So that has been done. That has been done. All right. By the way, I'm gonna show you Airtable a little bit. That's where I put all my findings. I think it's a better tool than spreadsheets. It's the tool we use to track effectively our research findings and everything related to conversion rate optimization. So yeah. Okay. Steps number 2 has been done. Now let's move on to step number 3. We're going to perform an expert review of the website front end. All right. So step number 3. All right. So let's do a quick overview of step number 3. So what we do here is that we set up the expert review sheet to narrow down and remove unreliable things to look at. Let me just show you what it looks like. So if you come here, you can see there's a lot. There's over 200 things we can look at. And each one of them has a score. We're going to say, oh, this is good, this is bad. Depending on how is it good or bad, it's going to choose the score. So as you can see, potential increase 40%. If it's good, it's 0%. So like this, we have a really useful framework to just go through the website and just knock these down. Also, with filters, I can filter things to like the difficulty. Is it easy or hard to do? The importance. Is it low, high, or whatever? Medium, I mean. So, is it an e-commerce website? Is it a software as a service? Yeah, so, yeah, we can just narrow things down by doing so. Also, I added the metrics affected. So when we change something, what is it going to affect? Is it going to affect the top of funnel, the customer acquisition cost, or whatever? Would it affect the website performance, like the bounce rate, the exit rate, the page load? Our middle of funnel metrics, like let's say add to cart, AOV, RPV, time to purchase, or that's some more middle funnel micro conversion. Also, if you're looking to improve some micro conversions, we won't do it with this website, but in a real life scenario, let's say a business really want to improve their add to cart, I'll select the add to cart. It will narrow down what I need to look at. Also, the sales and financial metrics it affects. Is it going to affect like the gross revenue, the net revenue, refund rate, profit margin, LTV? So I just go on and set up my filters just so I don't have to go through the whole 200 plus things. Anyways, there's a lot of things there that are not relevant to my kind of website. So I'll just go on and do that and come back in a few seconds. All right. So I went on and applied the filters. I also filled up everything. So I did the expert review on the website just so it doesn't take 2 hours with you guys. I just went through it quickly. I already did in the past. So what I'll do with you guys is I'm gonna show you guys what I found and what would need to be improved on this website quickly to improve the conversion rate the fastest as possible. So I just go here. So I'll add another filter. Basically, everything that is good, I don't want to see it. It's all right. The only thing I want to see is what can be improved and what is bad. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. All right, so I'm left with these. Perfect. All right, so I'll do a quick review of what I found. So here's my main funnel. People usually land on menu page, then they go to category page, product page, they click on a product, then they add to cart, they view their cart, and they check out. So what did I found? I found out that first of all, value proposition is not clear within 5 seconds. top rated quality gloves slash their cost. It's not optimal. Second of all, the social icons on the top reduce focus. So some people click on the social icons, but I don't push social media marketing or whatever. So I should remove that really quickly just to narrow the focus. My account is there twice. So as you can see, my account is there, but there's also a little guy here, which is my account. So I'd remove that. The call to action doesn't stand out. As you can see here, it's yellow. Everything else is yellow. I'd put a clear collection with image at the bottom of the ERO page, the ERO section here. Sorry, I don't know why I wrote page. But yeah, so like this, we could see maybe some gloves right when we land on the website. So people can already click on them. That's one thing I do on the menu page. Then if we move down the funnel category page, I would add images in the category selector. So here, I don't like that there's no images. I would put a product review of the most popular product at first. So yeah, here I go through the data, put them in order of which is my most selling gloves, and add reviews because there's no reviews right now for some reason. I would add a product counter to increase scarcity. There's 5 left in stock whatsoever. I would add the bestseller tag on your best-selling gloves. So right here, I'd put like a bestseller just so people know these gloves are really selling well. I would upgrade the filter and maybe put it on the side. This filter, for some reason, I don't really like it. It's not really clear. I would add value proposition at the top on there, the next to all gloves. So here I'd put some text, a value proposition, so it's really clear. If we move further down the funnel, other things I found on my product page, there's a lot here, but basically it would be important to add the SKU number because we're selling B2B and people do quotes and they like to write down the SKU numbers. I didn't know that before for some reason, but yeah, it's really important. It should be there. The size selector is really cool, but doesn't work well. There's a problem when trying to put it back at 0. Size selector under text, size item, view card, product subtotal is misplaced. As you can see, you can't really see well, but it's not really centered. The call to action doesn't stand out. Here, it's just white. It blends in. Bullet points have bugs. They appear and disappear right here. That's because they're all different. I just put one image right here with all that. There should be drop downs with more info about the gloves and description for those who want it. Yeah, there is no info on the gloves right here. Images are fat. I would add important relevant product details on them. A little bit like Amazon. As you can see, like here, I talk about whatever is important for these kind of gloves. You sell per pack, but it says it nowhere. Make it really clear. Decrease friction. That's one of the reasons people go back and forth between cart and product. So yeah, I figured out that the reason why people came back and forth like 9 times and all that is because when they add the cart, they see here it's $9.97, but when they go to the cart, they see, let's say it's a pack of 12, so it's like almost $100. So they're confused. They're like, why is it $100? They didn't know it was per pack. They didn't know that. So that's something I need to fix. It's really easy to fix, but it needs to be done. If I move on further down the funnel, the cart, it's good that you remove things in the header. You should also remove the account and banner. So as you can see here, I should remove that. I should remove that to make it really focus on the cart. The cart is unclear. Like in the cart page, it needs to be evident you're selling per pack. No information here, as I said before, so that's why people are confused. The cart on desktop is not optimized. It looks like it's for mobile. So as you can see here, I'm on desktop, but that's how it appears. Another thing is value or confusing can go back to 0. So if you click here, you click back to 0, there is just some error for some reasons. The call to action should be standing out and match other call to actions. Oh, right here, I put it right. All right, so the cart is good. Shopify doesn't let us modify the cart, but yeah, that's the typical Shopify cart. I won't go too much into that. So yeah, the conclusion is the website have a lot of room for improvement. In my analysis, I have found that 35 optimization only above the fold. I would definitely start with before moving to further down the page. So as you can, like as I said before, the ERO section, that's where most of the things happens. Make sure you check out your document. Okay, so perfect. All right, so I'll just quickly scratch everything I found. So as you can see here, expert review has been done. 5-second test analysis. The ERO section has been done. Quick UX UI funnel audit Fill out the checklist. Okay. So the next step, step number 4, the last one, is we're going to combine insights. We're going to prioritize and do hypothesis. So let's move on with that. So the first step we're going to do when we're combining insights is we're going to categorize findings. We're going to sort research findings with low, medium, or high importance status in Airtable. Like I showed you before how I do it in the expert review, but now I have multiple source of findings. I have some from when we looked at the analytics, and we have some from the expert review directly on the website. So I'll go on and put all of that into Airtable, and then I'll go and categorize them. I'll show you how I do that because I think it's really important. We're going to determine if findings should be tested or fixed right away. Basically, the bugs, the errors, and the page speed, we just fix it right away. The rest we test. We A/B test it. Then we create test ideas. So we have an idea of what we will do and the difficulty. Then we prioritize the test ideas because we're going to have maybe 30 test ideas. So what we're going to do, we're going to go with low-hanging fruits. We're going to pick those that are the easiest to fix and that would have the highest impact first. And once those are done, then you move on. So yeah, first we prioritize low-hanging fruits. Then we are going to do behavioral hypothesis for the selected test. We do behavioral hypothesis to see if it's aligned with the goals and KPIs of the business, which in our case is increase the sales. And then we present the findings. So we do a PowerPoint and we make sure it's really clear and easy for the stakeholder, which in my case it's me. So yeah, that's an overview of step number 4. All right, so I'll quickly go over step 4 to show you guys how it's done. So basically what we do here is we add all our findings into Airtable right here. So you can see things we found from analytics. We add them here. Usability testing, expert review. So since we just did expert review, I'll do it with you guys. I'll add one here just to show. So we said my account is there twice. Okay, so short description. My account is there twice. Insights, we should remove 1 for clarity. Okay. Notes, I don't have much notes about that. The importance of that is it's low importance. Actually, we'll put a medium because it could increase clarity. On what page? It's all the page. So I go on right here. I select site-wide. Then the device. It was all device. Perfect. Date, we're going to put today's date, that is August 3. Who would need to be involved to fix this? I'll just add there's some missing here, but I'll say the developer. Attachment, here I would add the PowerPoint. So this right here, I'll just link that right here for the team so they can see and understand what I'm talking about. That's something we don't need to test. We can just fix it right away. So yeah, that's it for that. So you just go on and add everything you found in there. I'll do that and come back in a few. All right, so I just went on and also created a presentation, so it's just really easier for you guys to follow what we're gonna do next. So once you wrote down all your findings, it's time to sort them. So basically, we're going to sort them from low, medium to high. The evident low-hanging fruit or urgency should be high, and you should deal with the high importance first to test or fix, which they're going to have an impact the quickest and the fastest. So an importance view, you'll see that you should text. So yeah, I created a view called importance. So if you go in there, basically, as you can see here, it's a Kanban board. We know what's high, medium, and low. Just try to target the high one first. So that's what we do. Once that has been done, I'm also talking about other views because each view can give you different insights about your research findings. So yeah, you have the test right away or fix view. Importance view, we went through it. I have a to-do view, which is basically showing us, okay, what do I need to do right now? So there's I can add them to my to-do list within Airtable. Next, we will need to create test ideas for my research findings. So here, each test should have their own test ideas. Each test created should start in the A/B test backlog. People will need to fix them will click through the research case within it for more info. Don't forget to say what involves. Once that has been done, the tests have been created. The step number 4 is to filter the A/B test backlog, which most of our tests would be in. The thing that doesn't need to be fixed right away, but A/B test. Within each test idea, run a Pi or PXL framework, depending on the audit size. Basically, if you don't know what a Pi or PXL framework is basically a series of questions that will tell you the importance, like the true importance of each of your research findings. So there's questions like, is it above the fold? Is it noticeable within 5 seconds? Is it easy to fix? Does it cost a lot of money? It's some questions like that. Once you go through that with all your tests, then you can basically see what you would need to start with first. And yeah, that's it for the audit. After that, it's pre-test analysis. So after that, you have your findings, you look at it, and you decide, okay, so what's my next step? Do I outsource it? Do I find people to fix these things so I can increase my conversion rate? Or you do it yourself. But once you're there, you know exactly what you would need to do for next on your website to increase your conversion rate and double your sales. So if, let's say, you find something that would, let's say, double your conversion rate and it's going to cost you, I don't know, $500 to implement, then you can, okay, like, I'll do it. I have to do it anyways. It's going to bring back, let's say, 5,000 more in sales and it's going to cost me $500. So I'll just go with it. So yeah, that's it for the audit. Of course, the CRO process doesn't end here. That's just for the quick audit. The larger audit, it has way more steps. It's way more in depth. And yeah, I didn't went really in details here with you guys because CRO is a complex thing, but you have a general overview of what we do when we perform quick audit, and you can do it yourself. And by the way, if you're looking for more information, like if you really want to know how I do each step in details, just let me know in the comments below. I'll create a course for that because, as I said, it's really complex. It would need to be well structured for you to understand it all. Another thing you can also do, if you don't want to do all these steps, just go on Fiverr and request an audit from us, or you can go on our website, egaagency.com. We're going to perform an audit for you. And yeah, you won't have to go through all these learnings, and yeah, it'd be easier. So see you on the next video.